Hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today our co-host is Sam.
I'm here, I think, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I think that was loud on people's ears. I don't know. Apparently, disclaimer, if Sam is loud, some people have been saying that Sam and Steven have been a little a little quiet in the live stream, so let us know. I don't know. Maybe I should turn it down. I'm not sure. But yeah, so let us know if there's ever any issues. But without further ado, we got a lot of topics to talk about today, so let's get into them.
I love topics.
Okay, so first off, what should we do? Should we do the iPhone? We also got the Ericonomy. We talked about that a little last week. Let's go with the iPhone. Different topic. Yeah, so iPhone 15 comes out tomorrow along with a ton of different Apple products because it's Apple's September event. The iPhone 15, every iPhone recently has been very similar. Not a lot of news on what it's going to be. USB-C, apparently, so not the old Lightning chargers for the iPhones, but the USB-C cord. So that's interesting if you're looking to buy the iPhone 15. I don't know if it's worth it, right? I'm not a Apple. I like Apple products. I'm not an enthusiast though, so I don't know exactly what makes it worth it to then, of course, switch over. But if you're looking to get a new iPhone, the iPhone 15 is coming out. I think also the Apple Watch tomorrow, the new one, maybe an iPad. So we'll see. We'll keep you guys up to date tomorrow if we get, of course, we'll get news on it, because of the event, so, I don't know how long they are. Do you know, Sam? They're normally a little long, like three hours?
No clue. I've never seen one.
Yeah, I think we should be invited. I think TSARP should go. Like, I think the best reporting is done live, and I think we should really be there. Why not? Maybe next year. This is a little short notice. But Tim Cook, just send me that email. So we talked about it. It's gonna work, Sam. Do not worry. So also we talked about it last week, okay, but we got more news. I think we talk about it Friday? I think so. But the Ericonomy, so we're still working on it, right? Mr. Farrar is hard at work. If you didn't know, Hauppauge Middle School, we've implemented a new currency called Eric bucks, and it's $1, or it's actually $10. I think there's also $5, but dollar bills with Eric's face on them. I have one. Sam has one. I think Steven and Joseph also have one. But you can spend them on a variety of things. I think it's candy. I think you can earn them by also doing jobs. Showing off your games is a way to earn them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So Mr. Farr is working hard to expand it, not just in how you can earn it, but how you can spend it. I think, like, if you're in one of his coding classes too, you can spend $5,000 to have a class party. I know is one of them, which that one sounds cool. Also, just a ton of different things. Oh, a special chair you can spend money on. Yeah, so he's really trying to come up with new ways. So if you guys have any suggestions, put them in the chat. Put them wherever you can, contact us, I guess. But yeah, so if you have any ideas for how they can buy or spend them, and if you want them in your school, well, tell your teachers.
I have an idea.
What is it?
I don't know if he's still just the chair things, but you could buy the special chairs.
Yeah, I know that is one of them right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas, I was gonna say we'll send you the format, the dollar bill, so you can print them out yourself. But that would create a lot of fraud and
I think that's illegal.
Corruption. No, I meant the Eric bucks, not dollars. Let's just say that right now. That could have gone bad. But yeah, so if you want them in your school, tell your teachers. So also there's a new idea for the game jams, because again, thread on Code.li, you can submit your ideas right there if you want to. One of them though is and was submitted today by Emotional Support Coder, which we should get like emotion. We should get. Okay, this is a random tangent I'm getting on now, but I gotta say it. I think there should be little Kidoyo pets, right? You can equip in the bottom left of the screen, and you can buy them with mentor tokens. I don't know how you really only buy mentor tokens. You don't earn mentor tokens. But yeah, like little pets, to be like you can fix that bug right in the bottom. But anyway, random tangent over. What I was going to say is that Emotional Support Coder said that one of the Game Jam themes we could, or Kidoyo could take from the GMTK Game Jam, which if you don't know is a very large game jam ran every year. They gave an example of roles reversed, so people can have a lot of freedom with the projects, which I really like that idea. When we were coming up with themes during summer, we initially really tried to keep them very vague, but what you notice from running game jams so much like we did, that the more broad they are, right, the more that they are not very complex and, so the simple ones like air, right? You can make anything out of that. The problem is people don't have really a direction, so it makes them harder. It's actually harder for them to think of ideas sometimes, but it's definitely a great idea. And one thing that I would say is when coming up with game jam themes, test out a bunch, right? So if you're running your own or whatever, this is a tip for anybody. But like if you try a really complex theme or a really specific theme, and people don't really like that, then try a broad theme, kind of like roles reversed. But it's definitely try a bunch of different things and see what people like. But that's really what we try to do in the game jams. We still don't have a lot of news yet on when they are going to start up again, but we will let you guys know. If you guys want to be prepared for them to start, you can or access any of Kidoyo's other tools. You can, of course, get the Kidoyo Passport in the description. But yeah, so that's all the game jam news. I mean, we'll keep you up to date. Maybe I don't know what time really they would be happening, but as soon as we get any news on that, we will let you guys know.
Hooray!
Hooray! Yeah, also, someone got a badge today on Code LI, which is actually a very infrequent thing you see, because, of course, people are always getting badges. In the Hot Pod community, it floods the stream. But basically, why you don't see it on Code LI is because a lot of them you gotta spend mentor tokens on, and people don't like to spend mentor tokens. So, that's pretty much why. Sam, do you know if there's any Scratch news? I was going on Scratch a little bit, because I gotta keep up to date with what's going on. I haven't seen anything. Do you know of anything?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't been on recently, but I haven't seen anything at all.
Yeah, I know they had wrapped up, what was that called? That was Scratch Week during summer.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I didn't see anything. I know it was like since then, that was a really cool event. You can go play those projects. They're somewhere on Scratch. I don't think they've done anything since then. I know that Scratch is working, of course, on a ton of things. If you want to hear kind of more about that, you can go to our interview with the director of creative learning at Scratch. It's on YouTube. It's also on Spotify and all our podcast platforms, so you can check it out there if you want to. So you can always look. We have a ton of episodes with a bunch of different interviews, but the Scratch one was really cool because he shared all the information on like stuff they're working on and dark mode and other tools, but none of that's really from what I've seen happened yet, but I wouldn't assume that it would, because they're working hard on it. What you can do is, I forget what it's called, I think it's like the Scratch Playground or something like that, where they put all their stuff they're working on. I forgot what I saw there, but we talked a little about that too. But yeah, it's like the Scratch experimental something. But yeah, so I'll if I find what it's called, I'll tell you. But But yeah, so they put Scratch Lab. That's it. Scratch Lab. So it looks like this. I'll put the link in the chat if you want. But they put all the little things they're working on in there if you guys ever want to test that out. It's always in there for you guys to play with. So if there's any updates coming soon, you guys can always look in there. And of course, we'll keep you updated.
Why is new block colors in there? Didn't they already do that?
Yeah. I think just it's still in there. Just if they want any feedback still on it, because I think you can submit feedback through here somehow. So yeah, it's something like that. But I think that's why. So we'll keep you guys updated if any of that stuff gets released. Oh, this was another funny thing I wanted to talk about. So, of course, we have, people from, you would think, really New York, listening to our podcast. That's really what it started with. And then slowly, we got more and more, and then from all, a few, I don't know what's going on with my screen there. Didn't know if you guys could see that. But we have, listeners from all over now, which you wouldn't, but farther than you would expect. So apparently, only 62% of our listeners are from the United States, which I think is really cool, because that means our podcast goes a lot further than we would have expected. Actually, 13% is from Ireland. So, shout out to Ireland, if you're listening from Ireland. And actually, the reason I bring this up, not just because I thought that was interesting, but the other day, I put a question in the Spotify description, where you could, I think, what did we do? How's your first day of school? I think that's what it was. But I realized, actually, a majority of our listeners aren't on Spotify. Actually, a majority of our listeners are on Apple Podcasts. Actually, 43.5%. So if I ever say, there's a question in the description or something like that and you don't see that feature, it probably means I'm talking about Spotify. But yeah, so like I said, we're on a ton of different platforms, so it changes all the time. Also, the majority of our listeners are also in the 0 to 17 range, which makes sense. But for a long time, it wasn't that. Actually, a lot of our listeners were teachers, and it changes a lot of the time. But yeah, so I thought that statistic was also interesting. But yeah, so shout out to Ireland, the United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, Denmark, Panama, Pakistan, India, Australia, Spain, Thailand, New Zealand, Nigeria, Switzerland, Sweden, Norway. Okay, this is a lot. Anyway, basically everyone on this list. Hate to exclude anyone, but this goes for a long time. But yeah, so basically, shout out to everyone. Didn't know that we're listened to international. Can we put that? Can that be like a buzzword now that we use? We are an international podcast. That sounds like fancy. But yeah, so crazy. But I think that about wraps it up for today's episode. Yeah. Wait, no, I'm forgetting this. Z-Man might have not been happy if I forgot this. We forgot last week. But he wanted us to play his game. I meant to last week. I didn't. But he submitted it, so I can go play it now. I haven't played it yet, so we'll see what it is. And again, a refresher for everyone. If you guys want us to play one of your games, you can submit them in the chat. I believe that works. If it doesn't, I don't know. I think I fixed it. I thought I fixed it.
Whenever I try to do projects with the snapshot at the end, it never works.
Oh, interesting. Well, here's his game. Okay, so, this is interesting. So it's his Outbrackets game. So this game won for the Outbrackets challenge, the Outbrackets competition, which was also another game jam. Game jams seem to be the theme on this podcast. But Z-Man won that whole competition, and this was his game. So, don't know if you guys can hear it. I think you can. Yeah. The Last Chance. Okay. Play. Choose your character. Okay, so we got the... How do you even say that?
Centaur?
Oh, no, Centaur. Yeah, I know that. Minotaur. Don't know the first one. Bow and arrow for the Centaur. That sounds kind of cool. Double war axe for the Minotaur. That sounds cool. I don't know. Which one do I want to go with? I'll go with...
Go with the Eagles, because we're the Eagles.
Good idea. Select. The aliens from Mars have invaded. Your last hope at survival is fleeing from the place and people you love most. Can you retrieve the passport and get you to somewhere safe? The fate of mankind is up to you. I feel pressured. I feel like this might not... I feel like, you know...
A lot of work.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work for a 13-year-old.
Ah, yeah. The fate of mankind. Airport. Okay, let's see. Level 1. Play. Level, Matrix Maze. Click to begin. WASD. Okay, so... Oh, I'm doing something wrong. Oh. I died. I don't know what I did so wrong. Gotta be more careful, I believe. So it looks like I have 15 health, 12 attack speed, 12 speed. Okay, so I didn't see that earlier. Oh, I clicked the wrong one, but it doesn't matter. I'll try a different character this time. Maybe that was the issue. It wasn't me. It was definitely the character.
Oh, yeah, blame it on the game. That's good.
Exactly. But here we go. So what's the path? Oh, right. We gotta play through this again. But yeah, I did not look at it well enough, I guess. But let's see. So, do I have to click to begin? Oh, okay. This is easier to see this time. I don't know if it got glitched or something last time, but okay, so I can see it. So next level. Okay, so it's a simple maze game. This is cool. Like the animation and the artwork too. I like the shapes. Okay, let's see. Guard. E to shoot. Boom. Okay. That animation's really cool. Can I... There we go, I got him. Okay. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. Also, Z-Man, if you're watching, you can tell us if I'm messing this up at all. But, oh no, it's a bomb. Do I just dodge? I don't know if I can shoot that high. Oh. Now it's getting more difficult as I go on. Why is, like, an eagle-looking thing holding a bomb? That's a little scary. Oh, no. I took damage.
It's really normal, actually.
Oh. Is it? Maybe across town. Maybe on the other side of Hopog. I didn't know it was here. Okay, I think it ran out of bombs. Okay, level 3. This game's really cool so far. I definitely see how it won the competition. Is this like Flappy Bird? Holding W makes you jump higher. Oh, I have to hold? I was tapping. I don't do it. Yeah, I guess it's not hold. Wait, how do I go up then? Because I gotta go up there, don't I? Oh, wait, I don't think... Oh, no, I fell. That was not good. Can I get up? Okay. Huh. Oh, I think I have to... Oh, there we go. Okay, that somehow worked. I don't know how, but I did it. Okay, so reverse gravity. That seems like a Game Jam theme. Reverse gravity. I lost. That was cool, though. Up until I died. That was a really cool game. Okay, I'll play it one more time. Hopefully I don't die, but that was cool.
It looks awesome.
Yeah. I should have put the game in the chat. Let me do that if anyone wants to play along. By the way, realized I didn't say this, which I probably should have. But if you guys ever want to watch this live, we do it live now. So if you're listening on Spotify or whatever, you can go catch us live on our YouTube channel. The link is somewhere on Spotify. If not, you can search TSARP on YouTube. Click to proceed. Okay, let's see. Can I beat it again? Or, not again. For the first time, I lost last time. I got close. Gotta give me that. Okay. Click to begin. I died. Not again. Okay, well, I didn't even move. Well, this game was cool. I think Z-Man said if I don't win, then I'm not a pro gamer, but I'm calling error in the system. Definitely not me. But the game was definitely really cool. Definitely see why you won. The artwork was awesome. The gameplay was awesome. Yeah, this was created on June 1st. for the Out Brackets competition, which In Brackets hasn't started up again, which I think it should, Mr. Ferrara. But Out Brackets, we do it at the end of the year, so that's like the last hurrah. Right after, it's like the last piece of TSARP content. We go from Hackathon season to Kidoyo Appreciation Day, and then finally Out Brackets, and then it ends off. Then it's over. We gotta keep it going, the content year round. And I think we do a good job. This topic's really cool now, of course, because you can submit games, and I think people really like to see that. It's like calling back to the game jams, But thank you all for watching, and we will see you tomorrow, 4:30 every day. Bye-bye.
Hello, bye. There we go. Bye.
Bye.